This opportunity's just been absolutely amazing.
I'm loving this experience.
I just enjoy every moment of it.
Quiet on set, rolling, action!
The BFI Film Academy is for 16 to 25-year-olds across the UK who are interested in a career in the screen industries.
The BFI Film Academy offers everything from practical hands-on courses to traineeships and mentorships, and finally events and festivals.
We run 50 short courses across the UK where young people can learn about the different roles in the industry and how to make a short film. We also run specialist courses where young people can really focus on a specific area, such as documentary, craft skills, animation, art department, film festivals and audience development.
Our labs and scene events are available UK-wide, online and in person. Labs are monthly masterclasses, panel discussions and workshops led by industry professionals. Scene are our weekly Instagram Live events hosted by the BFI Film Academy Young Programmers. They're interviews with young filmmakers, giving them a chance to promote their films and giving you a chance to learn from your filmmaking peers.
Because of the Young Programmers scheme, I've really learned what I want to do with my career, and I've made the contacts and picked up the skills that I need to do that.
We run the Future Film Festival, which is the UK's largest film festival for young people. We have masterclasses, panel discussions, workshops and screenings.
Making a film in general is a cool thing, but being able to show it here at BFI Southbank is just incredible.
We offer mentoring schemes and an incredible opportunity to take part in our traineeship programme, where we have placed young people on films such as Star Wars, Black Widow and Bond.
This opportunity means the world to all the trainees.
I would not have got this opportunity if it wasn't for the BFI.
Because of the BFI Film Academy, I feel like my voice matters.
Without the BFI Film Academy, I would not be in the film industry at all, so thank you to the Film Academy.
Hi everyone! What a glorious atmosphere we have here this evening. Welcome to the 16th BFI Future Film Festival Awards, supported by Netflix. Woohoo, I know! Loving the energy tonight. I'm Eki Maria and I will be your host for the awards this evening. Before we start, a gentle reminder to please put your phones on silent. Thank you very much. I am so glad that so many people have been able to join us for the occasion. Whether you're here because you're part of the industry, a proud family member or friend, a festival partner, or one of the nominated filmmakers whose work we are here to see and celebrate. Well done, everyone. And a warm welcome to everyone watching the show from home as well. It's fantastic to have you with us. Tonight, we will be announcing the winning filmmakers across 10 categories and giving out over £10,000 in cash prizes and mentoring support. I know. Wonderful prizes tonight. Absolutely wonderful prizes being given out tonight. But what makes these awards really special is that they recognise, celebrate and reward many talented young creatives who have submitted films to the festival. The festival received over 1,000 eligible submissions of short films made by young people aged 16 to 25 from 53 countries across the world. The BFI worked with a panel of 10 Film Academy young programmers to whittle down the submissions to just 55. This year's selection of short films hit the big screen here at the BFI Southbank, and you are still able to watch them worldwide for free on the BFI's YouTube channel during the festival right up until the 2nd of March. This year we had an absolutely wonderful jury. They chose the award winners for 3 categories: Best Film, Best Director, and Best New Talent. The jury was chaired by Peter Kosminski, producer, writer, and director, best known for Wolf Hall and The Undeclared War. Also on the jury were Kit Connor from Heartstopper and Rocketman, critic and author Hannah Flint, From the Rig and Starstruck, Matthew Jacobs Morgan. He's in the house, everybody. And Bella Ramsey from Game of Thrones and The Last of Us. The other 7 awards were chosen by film and industry representatives, many of whom are here tonight to announce the award winners in the categories they judged. The awards have been covered on the BFI's Instagram and Twitter channels, so check that out and join in using the hashtag BFI Future Film Festival. Please do get involved using the hashtag. Share photos, tweet about the event so people can really share in this evening's happenings. Now, before we get to the awards, I would like to invite Alex Dimitrievich, BFI Film Academy Festival and Events Manager, to say a few words. Please, can everyone join me in giving her an incredibly warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and I programmed and produced this year's festival alongside our amazing Future Film Festival team. And I would like to offer you a huge and warm welcome here to NFT1 at the BFI Southbank for the 16th BFI Future Film Festival Award ceremony, supported by Netflix. And hello to everyone who's watching from home via the Kinura Livestream as well. These awards are a key part of our annual festival schedule, and I'm so excited to be here with you tonight to celebrate our nominated filmmakers. For those of you who don't know, the BFI Future Film Festival is presented by the BFI Film Academy team, who run events all year round for young aspiring screen creatives. The Future Film Festival has grown significantly over the past 15 years, and we're so proud of what it is achieving. It is now the UK's largest film festival for young aspiring screen creatives. And the main aim of the festival is to connect young aspiring screen creatives with industry experts to help them develop their storytelling and filmmaking skills, to show them about different pathways into the screen industries, and also to help them meet other young people like themselves, to build networks and find collaborators for their projects. And for so many filmmakers, this is really where their careers start, and we are so proud to watch them grow and progress year on year. We are also really proud that for the second year in a row, we've been able to deliver a hybrid festival. So we had a program of events here at the BFI Southbank, and also a completely separate online program that has been available for the past 4 days for free for international audiences. And for the first time ever, our shortlisted films were available for free to international audiences via the BFI YouTube channel. So every year, we're reaching bigger and more diverse audiences across the UK and also internationally. That is a source of immense pride for us. Once again this year, the industry events were programmed across 3 strands: storytelling, business of film, and career ladder. And across the in-venue program that happened here at the Southbank and our digital program, we put on 33 industry events, which is more than ever before. These included 9 career ladder sessions curated by Warner Brothers Discovery, which were all about breaking into the screen industries and which featured amazing talent who have worked on films and TV shows such as Barbie, Wonka, Fantastic Beasts, Wonder Woman, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, and many more. We also hosted a number of workshops as well. A virtual production workshop, a workshop on filmmaking with GoPro cameras, an improv filmmaking workshop, and also a film poster design workshop, both of those hosted by and conceived and presented by our Film Academy young programmers. We also had sessions for aspiring film directors too. We had a session on how to develop as a young director, but also how to fail well. We had 2 pitching masterclasses, 2 funding sessions, and also a masterclass on how to be a freelancer. We hosted a talk with the directors of the documentary Subject about the ethics and responsibilities of documentary filmmaking ahead of the UK preview of the film. We introduced our audiences to the game's development process and provided a platform to the voices of marginalized LGBTQIA+ filmmakers hailing from hostile environments across the globe in partnership with the London School of English. In addition to that, we also hosted in-venue and online hotspots, which are career talks with the likes of Ryan Johnson, Daisy Ridley, Alice Osman, Reggie Yates, and Jane Tranter. We were also active on social media with our Scene Instagram Live hosted by our Film Academy young programmers, and this year's theme was the digital world. And our wonderful young programmers also hosted daily lunchtime lives from here at the BFI Southbank, live daily reports from the festival. Our marketplace was back on the opening day of the festival, offering young people the chance to engage with organizations across the film and screen industries. And we are so proud to have been able to open the public program this year with a screening of Antarctica in 3D, followed by a Q&A with the film's director at the BFI IMAX. And this is the first time that a Future Film Festival event was held at the IMAX, and we hope it's one of many more to come. And so this is a good opportunity for me to say thank you to all the organizations, cultural partners, and industry experts who took part in this year's industry events program. We are so grateful to you for supporting Future Film Festival and the new talent of the future. As Eki already mentioned, our film program consisted of 55 short films made by very talented filmmakers. We received many submissions. Our Film Academy young programmers helped us shortlist them. For those of you in the audience who haven't seen all of them, they're still available on the BFI YouTube channel until the 2nd of March. So please, please watch them. There's some incredible films there. The rewards tonight are really special for us because they recognize, celebrate, and reward the filmmaking talent and young filmmakers who have submitted their films into the festival. As we already said, we'll be giving away cash prizes and mentoring support. It was a huge festival to deliver, and of course, it's a big task to deliver a festival, and we were not able to do it alone. Behind us, we have a collection of sponsors and partners who supported us over the last few months to put on this festival, and I just wanted to thank some of them. A massive thanks to our principal partner, Warner Brothers Discovery. They're supporting the Best New Talent Award tonight, which is the biggest award of the festival, with a £4,000 cash prize and mentoring. And they have also played an integral role in supporting us deliver the festival, and we're truly grateful for their support. Thank you so much. A huge thank you to Netflix, our main partner at the festival and sponsors of tonight's awards and also the drinks afterwards, for the 3rd year running. We are delighted to welcome Johnny Taylor tonight, Director of Original Documentaries Commissioning at Netflix, who will be presenting the Best Documentary Award. Bringing this festival together wouldn't have been possible without the help of our fantastic partners, and we give our heartfelt thanks to Netflix for their support. I would also like to thank the Chapman Charitable Trust. They have been supporting this festival for 15 incredible years, and we are really grateful for their support. This year, we are also proud to welcome 2 new partners on board, Action Extreme and Triple Exposure. Action Extreme helped us put together 2 events at the festival, the GoPro filmmaking workshop that I already mentioned, and also a session in venue on producing action sequences. They're also supporting the Best Writer Award tonight. We were honored to host Triple Exposure at our marketplace on Thursday, and pleased that they're supporting the Best Director Award tonight. Thank you as well to Blinking, Black Dog Films, and the London School of English, whose long-term support of the Best Animation, Best Experimental Film, and our international awards are essential. And thank you to BFI Network as well, who continue to champion young filmmaking talent and who are supporting our Best Microshort Film Award. Special mention also goes to our in-kind sponsor, Dalston Cola, who have been providing free soft drinks across the festival, and also tonight. Big thank you to them. And I'd also like to thank Kinura, who are making it possible for our audiences at home to watch this live stream. But most importantly, I would like to say a huge thank you to the many teams across the BFI who have helped us over the past few months to deliver this festival. It was a real collaborative effort, and we couldn't have done it without them. There is way too many names to mention tonight, but they know who they are, and thank you so much for all your support. And of course, a special shout out goes to the Film Academy team and our big but mighty festival crew of Jen, Charlotte, Harry, Ruben, and Deborah, who've worked tirelessly over the past 3 months to bring this festival to life. And a big thank you to our BFI Film Academy young programmers, some of whom are in the audience tonight, who have helped us curate this film program, but also who have conceived and hosted a number of events across the festival, both in venue and online. You guys work so hard and you're so incredible, and we're really proud of you. And of course, thank you to all our wonderful volunteers without whom the last 4 days just wouldn't have been possible. Please, can you give them all a big round of applause? Thank you, and that's it from my side. I'll now hand you over back to Eki to find out who tonight's winners are. Enjoy the ceremony, and thank you so much again for coming and for supporting BFI Future Film Festival.
Thank you, Alex. And now on to the main event. Our first award, the Best Animation Prize, is awarded to the overall Best Animated Short that best showcases the various elements of animation filmmaking, including concepts, design, originality, and creativity in storytelling. The winner of this prize will receive a £1,000 cash prize and mentoring support from Blink Inc. To present our first award for Best Animation, please welcome to the stage from Blink Inc. Head of Business Development, Clive Olamiju. Please give him a big round of applause.
Good evening. Hello, hello. And yeah, thanks to the BFI for having us at Blink Inc. here again for, I don't know how long we've been here now, but yeah, a few years. And yeah, and I implore all you guys to check out the films, the animation films that are on offer, because they're all incredibly brilliant, and yeah, it's very difficult to pick. But without further ado, the nominees for the Best Animation Award are Migrants, directed by Hugo Cabby, Antoine Dupree, Albin Kubiak, Lucas Lermit, and Zoe Devis. Don't Go Little Doe, directed by Justin Fajano. Please Clap, directed by Halida McClarty. Interdimensional Pizza Pushers, directed by Lige Morgan. And Black Metal, directed by Riley Street. Let's take a look at a clip from each of the nominees.
Okay, everyone, scene one, take one, Mark. Oh, hi. Booming shot. You know what? Cut.
Right, and the winner of the Best Animation Award is Interdimensional Pizza Pushers, directed by Lige Morgan. So Lige's film displayed playful experimentation with an eclectic mix of styles ranging from 2D, CG, and stop motion that complemented the zany narrative. This, along with the sound design, gave it a unique, distinct feel, and it was right up our street at Blink Inc. So yeah, congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much to everyone here. I mean, honestly, like, all of the films are so incredible. Being at BFI has been such an incredible experience. Huge thank you to Blink Inc. and everyone over there. I can hardly believe that this is real. All the other films were so amazing, and I haven't seen a couple of them, but I'm really excited to watch them after seeing those little clips. Really quickly, just wanted to say thank you so much to Parsons, which is where I went to school and made this film. Without all my teachers and my friends and the other students there, I definitely couldn't have done this. Wanted to thank my parents really quickly, because without their support I couldn't be anywhere, and I wouldn't be here certainly. And then lastly, just wanted to thank all of my friends who helped out with the film and supported me along the way and got me here. And yeah, thank you everyone again.
Next up, we have the Best Documentary Award, awarded to the overall Best Documentary Short that demonstrates a well-structured and thoughtful non-fiction narrative. The winner of this prize will receive a £1,000 cash prize and mentoring support from Netflix. To present the award for Best Documentary, please welcome to the stage the Director of Documentary Film at Netflix, Johnny Taylor.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's so nice to see everyone. And it was a real privilege judging this category. The films are just amazing. And the filmmakers who make them are going to go off and do some wonderful things. It's really exciting to be involved with them at this early stage. The nominees for Best Documentary are Pacing the Pool, directed by Hrideya Jagatheva. Everything Must Go, directed by Alicia Liu. Still, directed by Alex Shipman. Concrete Angels, directed by Maria Straczynska and Rafael Contreras Zapata. And Play On, Football's Climate Story, directed by Tom Zarenko-Carver. Let's take a look at a clip from each of the nominees.
It was a feeling of strength and physical wellness, something that I didn't feel when I was young.
Oh, she loves yard sales. Every Saturday we go. I've got them loaded in my phone where they're at, but she likes to follow the signs.
We do get repeat people, so there are yard sale people that just go around.
People that are just completely as immersed in the music and their friends as I am, and then all of a sudden you just feel like a grab. You become hyper-aware to like all of the staring.
Music and myself, I love a lot of music, but I think since skating, I've like got to know so much more new artists and like a lot of new styles.
Things haven't been going too well for Tadcaster recently.
The club has flooded 7 times since 2020.
The stand.
The pitch.
The clubhouse.
You get it. It's all been underwater.
And the winner of the Best Documentary Award is Pacing the Pool, directed by Hrideya Jagatheva. Pacing the Pool is a beautiful film, poetic, uplifting, and life-affirming. The filmmaker handled a complex story with wonderful skill and sensitivity. It was a real pleasure to watch. Sadly, Hrideya could not be with us tonight, so he's recorded a message which we're going to play for you now.
Hi BFI, thank you so much for the Best Documentary Award. We feel so honoured to be receiving this.
First, I have to say a thank you to our subject of our film, Richard Pace. Richard, thank you for sharing your voice, your experiences, and your infectious personality with us. I loved our discussions, swimming with you in the early mornings, and getting to know you over the course of this project. And I'm so grateful to call you my friend. Thank you to what we like to call his pool family. Richard and I thought it was really important to show how swimming and aquatherapy helped with the effects of his polycystic fibrous dysplasia, but also the importance of having a strong, supportive community and social group. So thank you. Huge thank you to my incredible crew. I feel so blessed and lucky to have been able to work with such a brilliant crew, and it was a pleasure working with each and every one of you. So thank you so much. Thank you to the Studio Vincent, Revelation Film Festival, and our various supporters for making this film possible. And of course, last but not least, thank you to the BFI programmers for such an amazing opportunity. And I feel so grateful to be part of such a great film festival again. So thank you.
And just congratulations again to Riddell. I feel awful taking this, but he will get it.
Next up is the Best Experimental Film Award, which is awarded to the short that most effectively pushes the medium of film in new and unexpected ways. The winning filmmaker will receive a £1,000 cash prize and mentoring support from Black Dog Films. To present the award for Best Experimental Film, let's give a huge welcome to Global Head of Black Dog Films, Martin Roker.
Hey guys, it's been brilliant to support this 5 years on a trot, and such an amazing film festival as well. So we're really happy with the support we've given to everyone so far these years. And the nominees for the Best Experimental Film Award are As Above, directed by Kimi Adiku, Country Life, directed by Lewis Hindman, Canned, directed by Clemente Law, Her Fight, directed by Phoebe Stapleton, and Tipping Point, directed by Marta Vitello. Let's take a look at the clip from each of the nominees. And the winner of the Best Experimental Film Award is Canned by Clemente Law. Cannes delivered a truly thought-out display of performances. The film gave us higher energy, whilst great humour kept the tone levelled. Great casting, camera movements and storytelling made the team rewatch this over and over again. The director continues to deliver ambitious narrative work, and we're excited to see what Black Dog can do to help bring to life in the year ahead with the winner.
Jeez. Yeah, first of all, well done to everyone, all the nominees and all the people at this festival. To be honest, as young filmmakers, to be able to show your film on the same screen that I literally went and saw a Kurosawa film the other day is pretty crazy. So huge congratulations to everyone nominated and selected at the festival. Big thank you to everyone, my crew. I promise that when I start making big budget films, you will be paid a lot of money. Really appreciate your hard work. Love to Maddie, my friends, family, the Peck and Plex family. And yeah, this for me is important because I made this off a really low budget, self-funded. A lot of people I know making these 30K, 40K films, and we made this with pretty much nothing, and it still won. So yeah, huge thank you.
The Best Micro Short Prize is awarded to the overall best film under 3 minutes in length. The winning filmmaker will receive a £1,000 cash prize. They will also receive mentoring support from BFI Network. To present the award for Best Micro Short, please join me in welcoming to the stage Head of BFI Network, Alice Cabañas.
Hi, good evening, everybody. BFI Network offers funding and professional development support for new and emerging filmmakers across the UK over the age of 18. So if you don't know about us and you want to find out how we could help you further your career, please do check out what we can offer online and follow us on our socials. So the nominees for the Best Micro Short Award this evening are En Route, directed by Daniel. Floor 43, directed by Sophia Kabetz. Safe, directed by Elias Scott. Stunt Trouble, directed by Kit Warner. If Her World Ends, directed by Xenia. Let's take a look at a clip from each of the nominees.
Hello.
It's like, try not to be on your own on the bus. You know, try to get the bus with a friend, try to walk with a friend. It's like, what are 2 13-year-old girls gonna do?
And I think if I remain quiet, I can hear her grand voices, their whispers beckoning.
And the winner of the Best Micro Short Award is Safe, directed by Elias Scott. Wow, I think you all felt like we did. We felt Elias' film was an impactful, evocative piece of work, tackling an urgent and timely issue. handled with sensitivity and creating an intimate and emotional journey for the audience, along with a confident aesthetic. We're really excited to see what this director does next.
Oh, this is so nice, thanks. I just want to say thank you to everyone that worked on the project, especially my DOP, who was just a creative vessel of brilliance. We were a really small team, and this was just a massive labour of love. It came from like the very pits of my soul and meant so much to me, and it really is very nice that it meant so much to everyone else. Thank you to my mum, who kept us and the crew fed on the day. Thank you to my little sister, who I bullied into yet another project, and she was always a really willing participant. And then mostly, but thank you to all the women who kind of bared their soul to a stranger on the internet and shared their stories and accounts with me. For them, without them, rather, this film would be nothing. So yeah, thank you.
To present our awards for Best International Film and International Special Mention, with cash prizes of £1,000 for Best International Film and £750 for Special Mention, please give a big hand to the chairman of the London School of English, Timothy Blake.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to present the awards for two films in the international category. The London School of English and the London School Trust has been sponsoring these prizes since 2015, so this is our 9th year, and it's great to see how strong the international element is. Every Christmas, my present is that the BFI sends me a short list of films to look at, and I can assure you that it's a great pleasure always to see, and sometimes really quite hard to choose between what can be some extremely, films which are interesting and strong in depth. 20 years ago, filmmaking was quite an elite activity. It was complex and expensive. Now you've all got a film studio in your pockets. And some of the films we've given prizes to in the past have cost very little to make. 2 or 3 years ago, an Egyptian film that we gave a prize to cost $3.50. What you can't buy, of course, is imagination, empathy, and creativity. And I think our winners this year both show these qualities, as well as being well-crafted films. The nominees for Best International Film Awards are Being Human, directed by Clara Bond, After Closing, directed by Carly Byers, God Knows, directed by Mona Frog, The Murderer, directed by Joachim Garcia, Busan 1999, directed by Thomas Percy Kim, Okoshko, directed by Georgi Krasnokutsky, Honey Bee, directed by Emilio Vasquez Reyes, and Dark Side, directed by Spencer Zimmerman. Let's take a look at a clip from each of these nominees.
Det är enkelt att vara människa.
Kan du si noe? Svar meg da!
Jeg bare bryr meg ikke, ok? Jeg klarer ikke å bry meg.
Tenés que parar de chupar. Antes por lo menos podías oler la nostalgia en los aromos de la calle.
자, 여기 이래가지고 하나, 장모. 자, 내가 먹을게. 아유, 더더 먹어라. 자, 좀. 그렇지, 그렇지. 아이고.
Hola, papá.
Hola, mi changuita. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿podemos hacer una videollamada?
Tengo ganas de hacerlo, pero no puedo. Peleó con un oso ayer.
¿Un oso?
Sí, era grande, con dientes enormes, pero gané, por supuesto.
In nature, nothing is created.
And the winner of the International Special Mention Prize is Being Human, directed by Clara Bond. This film had all of messy human life in 9 minutes. Deceptively simple. This was made by someone who really knows how less is more. I loved it.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you, London School of English. Thank you, BFI. It was a nice, what do you say, description that would make me happy. And yeah, thank you to the ones who helped me with the film. Everyone was, working for free just because, for the film, and I'm so happy for that, and so happy for the prize. And yes, less is more. I like that too. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I get 2 bites at the cherry. The winner of the Best International Film Award is Busan 1999, directed by Thomas Percy Kim. We thought this was really accomplished. It's tender and penetrating with a wide range of filmmaking skills, beautiful, delicate images, excellent performances, fine editing, pacing, and timing. We aren't the first festival to give this film a prize, and I guess we are unlikely to be the last. Congratulations.
Wow, what an introduction. You want to be my publicist? I feel like that was wonderfully said. Thank you to everyone who came out here today. Thank you to the BFI Future Film Fest. Thank you to my friends, my family, everyone watching online. What an honor it is to be celebrating film and really celebrating what it means to empathize with each other, Awards aside, we're here to tell stories and connect and realize that we're more similar than different. And I think that's a very powerful thing. It's the power of cinema, right? I don't take it lightly, and it means a lot to me, and thank you so much.
Next, we will be awarding the Best Writer at this year's Future Film Festival. The Best Writer prize is awarded to the short with an exceptional screenplay. A screenplay which tells a gripping story with a clear focus and structure, featuring relatable characters and interesting and realistic dialogue. The winner of this prize will receive a £1,000 cash prize and mentoring support from Action Extreme. To present the award for Best Writer, please join me in welcoming to the stage CEO of Action Extreme, Chi Kyung Chung.
Hi. Just wanted to first of all say it's an honour to be here today. It's been great to be part of such an incredible festival and meet so many great talents. Congratulations to Alex, Josh and the whole team for all their support, and thank you for having me. Okay, and the nominees for the Best Writer Award are The Audition by David Hubbard, Busan 1999 by Thomas Percy Kim, Model of Life by Sasha Ello, Homebird by Caleb J. Roberts, Half by Jacob Roberts. Let's take a look at a clip from each of the nominees.
I drummed loud, too loud. You could hear me in the playground, but I still got permission to use the music room whenever I was upset. Home was interesting.
자, 여기 이래가지고 하나, 장모. 자, 내가 먹을게. 아유, 더더 먹어라. 자, 좀. 그렇지, 그렇지. 아이고.
I'm going to be famous, but make it vintage. Yes, I'm going to be nude, but not in a sexualized way. It's art.
Draw her as an animal.
I never had a problem with you being, or having a boyfriend. Say boyfriend. Boyfriend then, Jesus Christ, Connor, what does it matter? It matters to me. It's not about that.
Sure seems like it.
I tried your backgammon advice. It didn't work.
Really? Huh. Well, you know, I actually did forget to mention that my parents disowned me.
You didn't think that was pertinent information?
I forgot.
Okay, and the winner of the Best Writer Award is Busan 1999, written by Thomas Percy Kim. Congratulations to Thomas Percy Kim. I just want to say I found Busan 1999 to be a very human and universal story, well written and very real, a story that is incredibly moving and one that also reminds us about the importance of family.
It's been a long time, no see, hello. I really don't feel like I deserve this. I mean, I know so many other incredible filmmakers here and films that I've seen, and I wish I could just give this to you guys instead. You know, I genuinely, Jacob, you know, your film is here, just played. I thank you. I don't know what to say. I didn't expect this. Thank you so much.
The Best Director Prize is awarded to the film demonstrating the best overall direction. They will receive a prize of £1,000 and triple exposure mentoring. Please welcome to the stage Alex Wade, CEO of Reviewed and Cleared, and the legal arm of an exciting new venture to help filmmakers, Triple Exposure.
Hi, it's a great pleasure to be here to help support new and emerging filmmakers. I head up a law firm called Reviewed and Cleared. We help filmmakers navigate legal issues from libel to copyright to Ofcom compliance, that sort of thing. Everything and anything, in fact, that could go wrong and mean you get a letter from a much less friendly lawyer than me. I'm really pleased to say we partnered up with Alliotts, who are media accountants, and Performance Film and Media, who are insurance brokers, to create Triple Exposure. Triple Exposure has a simple aim. We want to help creative people create things, make your films. We want to help with the legals, the financials, the insurance in a practical, user-friendly, and most importantly, cost-effective way. Hopefully we can help you make a film that's as good as those we've seen tonight. Now, to present the award for the Best Director, please welcome to the stage actor, director, and writer Matthew Jacobs Morgan.
Hiya.
It's a huge pleasure to be here, honestly. Watching all these films, they were so inspiring and exciting. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here presenting the Best Director Award. Thanks so much to Triple Exposure for supporting this award for emerging directing talent. The nominees for the Best Director Award are Dropout, directed by Ade Femzo. My Father's Son, directed by Charles Whiteley. Horn Number 4, directed by Florence Winterhill. And Dark Side, directed by Spencer Zimmerman. Let's have a look at the clips from each of the nominees.
Listen, I just spoke to the manager and he just said tour is confirmed.
Hey, wait, what about uni though, cuz?
Hey, cuz, fuck uni, bruv.
What's your mum gonna say?
My mum.
Do you want to show me?
Show you how to shoot?
Yeah.
But you know how to shoot.
I know.
And flick, flick, flick. Gliding, gliding.
In nature, nothing is created.
And the winner of the Best Director Award is Dropout, directed by Ade Femzo. We, as a jury, found Dropout an authentic, funny, and culturally rich film, and it's like nothing we've seen in a long time. It has touches of Edgar Wright-like sensibility in its camera movements and lashings of humour. This is box-fresh filmmaking, which shows us that Ade Femzo is a genuine and promising young director. Congratulations, Ade.
Thank you. Very, very well said. Very, very nice. I'd like to thank the cast and crew on this project. As you guys know, filmmaking is something that can't be done alone, and it's needed with a team, and they really, really helped me with this one. I'd like to big up Converse for giving me the opportunity to even make such a film, and my team at ACP Network, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. But yeah, thank you. Big love, man. Appreciate it.
The Best Film Award is presented to the overall best film of the festival, a film which demonstrates exceptional standards of originality and creativity, direction, script, cinematography, performance, editing, and sound. The winner of this award will receive a cash prize of $1,000. To present the Best Film Award, I'm excited to welcome to the stage actor Kit Connor from Heartstopper and critic and author Hannah Flint.
So, Kit, how much did you love watching these films?
I absolutely loved it. It was a real honour, I feel, to be able to see such young talent, and yeah. Feel far too young to be able to see it and pass my judgment, but yeah.
Yeah, such a pleasure and a privilege to see such exciting storytelling. So, the nominees for the Best Film Award are Being Human, directed by Clara Bond, Underbelly, directed by Edie Moles, Bet Frederica, directed by Dalen Oakes, and By Hand, directed by Reese Pritchard. Let's have a look at the nominees.
Det är enkelt att vara människa.
It's just, you know that £100 I lent you last week?
What the hell, Frank? You know I'm always gonna
I know you are, Mary. It's just that I've got gas at my ass for some money I owe.
Oh, look, Frank, I'll give it to you when I win this horse, all right?
What?
Don't worry. Millie picked it. She's gifted, Frank.
And the winner of the Best Film Award is Underbelly, directed by Evie Morris. It was clear to all of us on the jury that Underbelly was made with real love for the art of filmmaking, as well as an intense passion for the important message. We found it deeply affecting, engaging, with an impeccable sense of space and character, and a really exceptional central performance by Stephen John McMillan. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. This is really where I wish I prepared something. But I just want to firstly say thank you to my fellow nominees. It's such a privilege to be screened and stand amongst such incredible talent. And secondly, I'd like to thank my crew, my cast, my family and my friends for supporting me and this project from its conception to its birth, I suppose. And I'd like to say a special thank you to my drama teacher and my lifelong friend, Katie Abbott, for teaching me that cinema is like the best vehicle for empathy that we have as human beings. So I'd like to continue to tell stories that help us to connect and understand and care for each other a bit better. But yeah, thank you.
We only have one award left to announce tonight. Our Best New Talent Award, supported by Warner Brothers Discovery, the biggest award of the night. However, just before we get to that, I'd like to invite Alex back on stage to tell us a little bit about the first ever Future Film Festival TikTok 60-second film competition that took place this year.
Hi everyone, me again. So this year, for the first time, we ran a BFI Future Film Festival TikTok competition. It was conceived by our young programmers, Shadman and Mathilde, both in the audience tonight. Can we have a big round of applause for them, please? So the entrants were asked to make a 60-second film and post it on TikTok. And the brief was very simple. The film had to be shot vertically and conceived around the theme of home. But that's it. The rest of it was open to the filmmakers. And we really wanted to make sure that young people from across the world who maybe don't have access to big budgets or expensive kits or maybe formal training were able to have a film, submit a film to our festival. And I'm so delighted to say that we received over 70 incredible submissions, and the process of choosing the winner was very, very hard. The winner was chosen by a team of judges from across the BFI, and they will receive a year's subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro. And I'm really excited to reveal tonight's winner. It's Alicia Potter. Congratulations. Alicia should be in the audience tonight. Alicia, can we have you stand up and give a wave to everyone? Big congratulations, Alicia. Very well done. And I actually just found out today that Alicia is a Film Academy alumni. She did a short course in 2020 in Colchester, so that's really, really great to hear. You can now get to see Alicia's film. Enjoy.
They say home is where the heart is. I mean, they aren't wrong. Your home will be a place where you feel the safest. It may change as you grow. But what if I feel safe in many places? I feel safe in my bed, by my friend's side, and even behind the glass at the tiger enclosure. But are they my home too? What about my heart? It feels safe when I'm familiar, it feels safe when I'm in my own company, but it feels safe when it's loved too. With all this, I still don't own an estate, no kingdom, no mansion, no castle, no apartment, no childhood home. I grew up and I grew out of it. So I'll just have to believe you when you say home is where the heart is. I'll just have to follow my heart to wherever that may be.
And now, on to the Best New Talent Award, supported by Warner Brothers Discovery. The Best New Talent Award recognises young, raw talent and potential. Someone who can demonstrate creativity and passion with a real eye for film. The Best New Talent nominees are all young filmmakers, and the award recognises one director's potential to develop into an exceptional filmmaker. The winning filmmaker will receive a £4,000 cash prize and mentoring from Warner Brothers Discovery. Unfortunately, Warner Brothers Discovery could not be here today, but please welcome Joshua Llewellyn, Business Partnerships Manager at the BFI, who would like to say a few words on their behalf.
Good evening, everyone. So, this year marks 100 years of Warner Brothers, and as we look forward to the next 100 years will bring, one thing is for certain: it will continue to revolve around people with talent and passion for storytelling. We are thrilled to have partnered with the BFI on the festival to showcase the vast number of individuals who contribute to making world-class content. These awards prove that we are in very safe hands with the new emerging generation of filmmaking, and there's no better way to finish on an inspirational festival than the Warner Brothers Discovery Best New Talent Award. So, to present the Best New Talent, please welcome one of our finest filmmakers and this year's jury chair, Peter Kosminski.
Good evening. I was surprised and honoured to be asked to chair the jury for the BFI Future Film Festival. Our industry is in a state of real flux at the moment, as you all know, and whether it continues to grow and improve or collapse into a morass of mediocrity is rather dependent upon your generation. And entirely dependent on your generation, actually. Certainly not on mine. Look at the mess we've made of it. And based on what I've seen here and the collaboration I was able to enjoy with the young jury members that I sat with, we're in pretty safe hands. The nominees for the Best New Talent Award are Preach Modern, directed by Lily Rose Gensetter, The Audition, directed by David Hubbard, Underbelly, directed by E.D. Moles, and Honeybee, directed by Emilio Vasquez Reyes. Let's have a look at a clip from each one of them.
So it's 10 p.m. and there seems to be quite a crowd in there.
Amen.
Amen.
Nice dress, man.
I drummed loud. Too loud. You could hear me in the playground, but I still got permission to use the music room whenever I was upset. Home was interesting.
Hola, mi changuita. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿podemos hacerle una videollamada?
Tengo ganas de hacerlo, pero no puedo. Peleó con un oso ayer.
¿Un oso?
Sí, era grande, con dientes enormes, pero gané, por supuesto.
And the winner is Underbelly by E.D. Moyles. It's a long time since I've seen anything as powerful, moving and unsettling as Underbelly. It's an extraordinary achievement for a new director, Edie. Extraordinary. Beautifully shot, amazing central performance. Be casting that actor straight away. And it was a very strongly felt decision by the jury that Underbelly should win in both these classes. Since Edie has already been up and probably exhausted the speech that she didn't prepare on her earlier visit, I'm going to try and help her out by asking her a question. Where did this film come from, Edie?
That was a big one. This film, I think someone that I didn't thank specifically that I've got to for where this film has come from is the lead actor in this film, Stephen John McMillan, who is a good friend of mine, and we've worked very closely together for a long time. And this story is you know, it's his friends, it's his hometown, and it's my story set there. So I really couldn't have done it without him. And yeah, thank you so much. This is ridiculous. But thank you, yeah.
Congratulations to all our nominees and winners today. And thank you to all our guest presenters and to everyone here today, both in person and watching from home, who helped us celebrate and reward these incredibly talented young filmmakers. Please, can we give everyone one final huge round of applause? To those of you watching the ceremony here at BFI Southbank, please do join us in the Blue Room upstairs after the ceremony to raise a glass to all of our filmmakers. This is sadly the last event of this year's Future Film Festival, but there is plenty of material to entertain you over the next few days. All the films selected for this year's festival will be available to watch for free on the BFI YouTube channel right through to Thursday, the 2nd of March. All our online Zoom events have been recorded and will be uploaded to the BFI's YouTube channel over the coming weeks, so do keep an eye out for that. Our Instagram live events are now available to watch on BFI Film Academy's Instagram page. Check it out, please do. Can I please ask all the Future Film Festival 2023 winners and the jury to come up and join me on stage for a massive group photo? Just one moment. The rest of you here at the Southbank, and to those watching from home, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much for being part of the BFI Future Film Festival 2023.